Hello there. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, YouTube world. YouTube waddled. YouTube waddled. YouTube waddled. I'm going to give you a shortcut to getting what you want through using your mind. Nothing material. You don't got to build a house. You don't got to build a car. You don't got to hit the campaign trail. You don't got to jump out of a hot air balloon. You don't got to swim across the Rio Grande. You don't got to skydive off the Grand Canyon plateau. But what you do have to do is be ruthlessly positive. Ruthlessly positive. And I guarantee you, things will happen in your life fairly quickly. But you have to go on a daily basis. You can't do it for one day or half a day and then stop. You have to rededicate yourself every morning when you get up, and you have to not think about anything that makes you upset. You can't think about anything that pisses you off. You can't, and when I say think about it, it means you can't linger on it. These things are gonna come into your mind. And you gotta play tennis. You gotta stand guard at the gate of your mind, at the portals of your human mind. And you gotta have a tennis racket. And each negative thought is like a little tennis ball. And all day you swat it away. Oh man, this car's down there gonna break down. Oh man, this house is falling apart. Man, this job sucks. Oh, these people are crazy. Why won't he listen to me? Like, you can't focus on any of this stuff. You have to totally be, that's why I said ruthlessly positive. It's not easy. Ruthlessly positive. If you got to have a shark-like grin on your face all day, so be it. But what you do is you focus on the stuff that's good. And shouldn't you be doing that? How many of us lost our mom today? You got your mom and you got a good mom. That's something to be happy about. You got your health. That's something to be happy about. You got people laying inside of rehab facilities, hospitals. There's all kinds of stuff going on. We all know this. So you focus on the positive all day long, and things will happen. That's all you have to do. And things will happen. They'll start happening, and they'll continue to happen, and it'll increase the more you do it day after day, the more you dedicate yourself to it. And look at it this way. How many hours a day are you awake? So think of a scale. Let's say you're getting 8 hours of sleep a night, which means you're awake 16 hours a day. How many hours out of that 16 hours were you positive, and how many hours were you negative? You want the positive to outweigh the negative. And it's better if the positive greatly outweighs the negative, to just tip the scale over in the positive direction. You do that, things will happen. I'm not going to give you all the answers, Sway. I'm not going to tell you what's going to happen, but things will happen. And they start happening, and you'll say, that's different, that's different. No, it's a coincidence. And then as you keep doing what you're doing, within 3 or 4 days, you're going to be looking around saying, yeah, why do I keep denying all these things as coincidences when I'm doing what Papa Wolf told me to do? I'm being positive, I'm thinking positive, I'm flexing my gratitude, and then all of a sudden things start happening. For instance, I will give you one tidbit: parking spots. If you go to the store every day like I used to before I worked in a store, I never used to get good parking spots. And as soon as I started doing this, flexing my gratitude and doing this positive stuff and not thinking about the negative, standing guard at the gates of my mind, swatting away negative thoughts, dwelling in positive thoughts, dwelling in the fact that I love my family, dwelling in the fact that I'm happy, that I'm alive and healthy, dwelling in even memories from the past. My grandma, that's an easy one. I loved her. She was great. Homemade jam, great food, very loving, the whole thing. all of a sudden I go to the store and right in front of the store, like on a daily basis, premium parking spot. By the third or fourth day, I'm like, when does this happen? And there'll be times when I pull up and the person is leaving. Just as I pull up, it happens so many times, I just like, this is crazy, you know, like, then I'm like, well, how is it crazy? I mean, I'm doing these techniques and it's working. So why am I trying to dismiss it? That's just the human mind. So ignore that. So anyway, that's just the small stuff. But yeah, ruthlessly positive. If you're tired of the bullshit, you're tired of not being happy, you're tired of having bad luck, you're tired of not being able to live the life you want to live, you want to elevate yourself to another dimension, ruthlessly positive.